Hello everyone and welcome back to another Spirit Halloween Talk. This is a Spirit Halloween Talk number 3. I hope you guys watched my talk number 1 and talk number 2. We'll definitely keep you updated on stuff that I've been doing in the past couple weeks. But today is Spirit Halloween Talk number 3, and I have a lot of cool things that have happened in the Halloween industry for me in the last few days. So I'm happy to discuss them with you all. Now, let me just say, I hope you guys see my first and second trip to Spirit Halloween. Right off the bat, today, when I was driving to Home Depot, I went into a Spirit Halloween gallery. Now, if you don't know the difference between regular Spirit Halloween and a Spirit Halloween gallery, is the gallery is costumes only, and I didn't expect it to be a gallery, so I was pretty disappointed. This one's about 15 minutes away from me, and the Spirit Halloween has everything, like props and such. So the Spirit Halloween gallery I was very disappointed with, so that I'm not going to be visiting more than the time I visited it, and that was today. So yeah, a gallery, for those who didn't know, has no props. It's just costumes and stuff and accessories. But the regular Spirit Halloween is props and everything that you need for Halloween. So yeah, that's one thing. Now, my first trip, let me just say, I live in Staten Island, so here's the funny thing. The two trips that I've made to a Spirit Halloween so far they're both out of my borough. So that's pretty funny, because my first trip was in Brooklyn. I went to that one and not everything was set up. If you want a video from that one, look at my Spirit Halloween first trip for 2015. And so that one didn't have everything set up. It was also not that big of a store either, but it was still fine. It fit in everything, just not everything was set up. And my second trip I made yesterday, and that one was to Woodbridge, New Jersey on the way to a barbecue. And by the way, if you've seen that video, sorry for the quick video and seemed like I was rushing, because we had to go to a barbecue and I had pretty little time. But I will be going to my local Spirit store that's opening this weekend, so you will be seeing a video where I explain everything and walk around the whole entire store. So that'll probably be a pretty long video too. I believe my second trip was only like 7 minutes almost, which is not that long for some of my Spirit Halloween walkthrough videos. So you will be seeing one this coming weekend that's much longer. So I hope you guys seen those. And by the way, my Spirit Halloween first trip, that's where I got my smoldering zombie. I hope you're enjoying him. And I also explained, if you guys didn't know, I got the Switch Sisters. However, I'm going off topic because they're not from Spirit Halloween. I bought them at Home Depot. And this wasn't today, this was like a week ago. Now, I haven't set them up yet, which is why you haven't seen like a review or anything on them yet. But you will be seeing a review on them once they're set up, and that should be a couple days from now. I don't know though, not 100%, so don't expect it or guarantee it, but you will be seeing it definitely, probably this week sometime. I'm assuming at least, but no definites. But it's a very big prop, we need to find some space for it, and that may take a while since there's construction going on in my kitchen. So anyway, and by the way, the one that I visited for my second trip was huge. I think you guys noticed that. It was huge. It's probably one of the biggest spirits I've been to. And that one's in Woodbridge, New Jersey. So if you haven't checked that one out, if you're in that area, I would suggest go and check it out. And also there will be one opening up in the Woodbridge Mall, which isn't open yet, but I'm sure that's nowhere near as big, obviously, because it's in a mall cluster with a ton of other stores. So, and now, I'm just going to discuss a little bit more about the more props I'm getting over the course. Now, of course, I've seen most of the props. However, the funny thing is, the only prop I haven't seen yet is Shotgun Blast Zombie. Just laugh at that. That's hilarious. And he isn't my main priority prop, I know that. But I still want to see him because he's really cool. And he's probably the most enjoyable prop this year. So, let's look. I'm going to just share my opinions on the props from what I've seen them in the stores now. Cerberus, he's a big prop. I saw him for my first trip. He's an awesome prop. I don't know if I will be getting him, but he's still a very unique prop. Moonshine Barrel Zombie, I will be probably getting him for clearance. He is a great prop. He provides a great scare. Now, he actually goes pretty much slower than you would think, even in other people's store walkthrough videos, but he's still an awesome prop. I love the Moonshine Barrel Zombie. In my top 3 this year. Roaming Rosie, when I saw her, she was just like roaming around the store by the small props. She wasn't in the subway. where she was supposed to be. But she's still a pretty cool prop. Sorry I didn't catch her on video, though. She was, like, all the way buried deep, and I didn't have enough time. Smoldering Zombie. Duh, awesome prop. I highly recommend him. He is one of the more expensive props this year, but I think he's worth it. His lights, movement, very realistic, very cool. Possessed Baby. Of course, they have the boxes in stores, but he's not on display. So that's the hint with him. Still an awesome prop. I know some stores have set them up, so maybe I hope to see it eventually this season. Because I really want to see this prop. Of course, I wouldn't get him. It's just take a look at that price. $299.99. Come on. Incinerator. He wasn't working on my second trip, but if you want to see him work, go to my first trip video. He's a very cool prop. I love him. I think he's the best prop this year that provides a great scare. Possessed Wall Hanger. Of course, everyone knows her from last year. So, yeah, cool prop as usual. Creepy Rising Anime Doll. She's actually way bigger in person, and she's way cooler in person. Now, I don't know if I will be getting her, but you may be seeing her eventually on my channel. Twitching Banshee, another clearance prop for me. She is awesome. She's very tall, too. When I saw her for my second trip yesterday, she is really cool. She's a definite of mine. She's my second favorite this year. Harbinger of Hell. His sound wasn't working when I saw him, but I did see him. That's good. He's very big and very cool. Swinging Skeleton Boy. Actually, my dad likes him. So, you never know. You may be seeing him on my channel eventually. Maybe not this season, but probably in the coming season eventually. Ghost Writing Book. I have him. Very cool prop. Face Off Baby Doll. You know something? I actually didn't pay attention to the small props when I went yesterday, so that's pretty sad. But according to some other person that made a Woodbridge walkthrough, they had her. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure I'll see her eventually still. Hung Up Zombie. He's a very cool prop. I saw him on my first and second trip. Swinging Swamp Hag. She's actually much smaller. She's way smaller than Little Esther right off the bat. However, she has the head the size of Pumpkin Esther. I'm sorry, not Little Esther. Did I say Little Esther before? Yeah, I did. Yeah, she's way smaller than Pumpkin Esther. Her head's probably the same size as Pumpkin Esther's, though. Her head's bigger than her body. But she's a very cool prop still. Not really one of my favorites, but she's still cool. Black Widow Flaming Witch, I saw her on my first and second trip. A very cool prop. I have a feeling she'll be a pretty good seller, too. I mean, a lot of people are already getting her. Compost Corpse, same thing as Black Widow Flaming Witch. A lot of people are already getting her. He's a very big prop, too. He's actually bigger than I thought. I thought he would be, like... Sorry about that. Come on. Focus. Okay. Yeah, I thought he would be, like... a pretty small prop, but no, he really isn't. Creepy Sailor Boy with Block. He's a very cool prop. I don't know if they had him in the one I went to yesterday. Pumpkin Guardian Grave. He's really cool, but people make such a big deal over him that he's big and all that. Like, very big. He's a big prop, but he isn't huge like people make him out to be. Werewolf Rug, you know, the original. Look, only prop I haven't seen yet. How funny. But I am looking forward to seeing him. Broken Spine, Go Peekaboo Penny, and some small props. I'm not going to take time with the small props because really it's going to take up a very long video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the Spirit Halloween Talk number 3. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for Spirit Halloween Talk number 4. And my third trip for Spirit Halloween will be, well, my third trip, whatever you call it, is that I visited a Spirit Halloween gallery today. So I don't know what you consider that. But I don't really consider it my third trip, but I guess so. Whatever you consider it. But yeah, so my third or fourth trip will be coming up this weekend. Thank you guys for watching.